Mentor-mentee relationship, it's a two-way street. So not only is it important for you to develop trust with your coach, it's important for them to develop trust with you to show that they're capable, that they're actually going to be able to help you and elevate you. That's really important. Definitely read, find mentors, right? Seek out mentors, and eventually you'll become a good mentor. Understand, move towards conflict. Don't try and hide from intense situations because that's going to stagnate. I think everyone always needs a coach. There's always someone you can look up to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes that others have. It's the best shortcut in life. Learn from others' mistakes. Have a coach, always. Absolutely. You should be reading books yourself. You should be looking at opportunities to always be coaching yourself. But the difference is a good coach will point you in the right direction and they'll teach you things that you would have never been able to find yourself. What makes a couch good? It's firm, nice armrest, reclines. This aspect is very important in being a good coach. You have to adapt your style based on the person that's receiving the advice. And I think it's largely based on learning style. If someone's numbers oriented or visual, you want to speak to that way of learning. This is a bit of a risk here because a good coach will feel incompatible, if that makes sense, because they're going to tell you things about yourself that you're like, what are you talking about? And they can see you from a different perspective. So it's usually the case. A coach that's going to get you actual results needs to understand what your goals are, needs to have experience achieving that goal in some capacity. They need to be vulnerable. They need to be open. They need to listen. That's very important, and not know it all. No, I don't think so. And I don't actually even think it's dependent on you having the skills in the said profession. I mean, look at NHL coaches. So a lot of them have never played hockey in their life. But the reason they're good is because they understand seeing what others don't see themselves. My usual go-to is something like this. Are you open to feedback? Are you open to coaching? Followed by the constructive criticism. Sometimes sandwiched, compliment sandwich styles. I don't think you really go out to be a mentor. I think you go out and lead by example and then have crucial conversations, get to the heart of the issues, and show other people the light in terms of what they don't see about themselves. When we're in our heads, when we're in our brains, it's hard for us to see our own faults, But when you are seeing faults of others and you're coaching and teaching them, you actually learn a lot from being a good coach. That's important.